A reading from the second book of Kings. Jehoiakim was 18 years old when he became king of Judah, and he ruled in Jerusalem for 3 months. His mother was Nehushta, the daughter of Elnathan from Jerusalem. Following the example of his father, Jehoiakim sinned against the Lord. It was during his reign that the Babylonian army, commanded by King Nebuchadnezzar's officers, marched against Jerusalem and besieged it. During the siege, Nebuchadnezzar himself came to Jerusalem, and King Jehoiakim, along with his mother, his sons, his officers, and the palace officials, surrendered to the Babylonians. In the 8th year of Nebuchadnezzar's reign, he took Jehoiakim prisoner and carried off to Babylon all the treasures in the temple and the palace. As the Lord had foretold, Nebuchadnezzar broke up all the gold utensils which King Solomon had made for use in the temple. Nebuchadnezzar carried away as prisoners the people of Jerusalem, all the royal princes and all the leading men, 10,000 in all. He also deported all the skilled workmen, including the blacksmiths, leaving only the poorest of the poor behind in Judah. Nebuchadnezzar took Jehoiakim to Babylon as a prisoner, together with Jehoiakim's mother, his wives, his officials, and the leading men of Judah. Nebuchadnezzar deported all the important men to Babylonia, 7,000 in all, and 1,000 skilled workers, including the blacksmiths, all of them able-bodied men fit for military duty. Nebuchadnezzar made Jehoiakim's uncle, Mattaniah, king of Judah, and changed his name to Zedekiah. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "Not everyone who calls me Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only those who do what my Father in heaven wants them to do. When judgment day comes, many will say to me, 'Lord, Lord, in your name we spoke God's message. By your name we drove out many demons and performed many miracles.' Then I will say to them, 'I never knew you. Get away from me, you wicked people.' So then, anyone who hears these words of mine and obeys them is like a wise man who built his house on rock. The rain poured down, the rivers overflowed, and the wind blew hard against that house. But it did not fall, because it was built on rock. But anyone who hears these words of mine and does not obey them is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain poured down, the rivers overflowed, the wind blew hard against that house, and it fell. And what a terrible fall that was!" When Jesus finished saying these things, the crowd was amazed at the way he taught. He wasn't like the teachers of the law. Instead, he taught with authority. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, O Lord Jesus Christ.